All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the MLG offices here in New York City. I'm Axel Toss. I'm joined by Axlab. It's Friday night here. We're playing some WCS America. Of course, this is the WCS America qualifiers for Season 3. Top 4? Top 8. Top 4?
Top four.
Top 4 qualify for WCS America Season 3. Nick is one of them. We're going to try to find out the next 3. Of course, for those who, I don't want to confuse anyone, actually. Like, you see a Reddit there that goes, Nick qualifies, and the tournament's still going on. Nick is playing in it. I have made the prediction that he will qualify because I can tell the future. Sorry, so it's kind of a spoiler.
Yep.
But we're switching between watching Nick play in the tournament and actually casting matches. So that match you just saw, Dejro versus Avil, that was actually game 2. We weren't aware of that necessarily, but now we know. So Dejro took the 2-0 over Avilo to keep himself alive in WCS America. More on that later. If there's any guys you specifically want to see, again, if we can squeeze in some matches, we're definitely going to try to do it. But again, as Nick is making his run to win the thing, we want to make sure to catch plenty of that as well. By the way, guys, if you're in the chat, you're awesome. A couple quick shout-outs. Argonaut Dice, Blake's GK, PP789, the Red Pencil, Corellia, Word. How's it going, Word? Word is awesome. Ghost Barber, not to be confused with Spirit Barber. Almighty G, Math Obsessed, Farty McButt, Amion TV, Stork2, Sated Griever, Xeon X, Nominane Skio, Darth, Jeff Hesser, Jonicon, Sated Griever, Cold Scars, Pop-Tarts. Ooh, Pop-Tarts. What's your favorite Pop-Tart flavor?
I have
Say
never had
the right.
I've actually never had a Pop-Tart.
Don't say
oh, wait,
that.
No, that's not true. I had a cherry one once
How
a
was
couple
it?
years
Ooh,
back.
Cherry's a tricky one to start out with.
Yeah, honestly, it was way too sweet for me.
It was. Cherry's very sweet. Okay,
I'm also
I
not
have
a big fan of sweet things.
I have the flavor for you. I have the
Okay.
flavor for you. Ready?
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Okay, I do kind of like. I like cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
But why would I ever pick a Pop-Tart over a cinnamon roll?
Because a Pop-Tart is less messy. It's easier. You just put it in the toaster and it's done. A cinnamon roll, you have to like actually get out like a baking thing. You have to
So,
like put
for
things. Yeah.
If I'm gonna like do anything to make food, I kind of feel like I want to do it right.
Yeah, Pop-Tart, you just put it in the toaster and it's done. If you want, you don't have to heat it up. You just eat it. It's so easy.
Yeah.
We
I
need to
don't
be
know.
sponsored by Pop-Tarts. Give me a
Yeah.
call. Pop-Tarts,
Pop-Tart.
whatever company controls Pop-Tarts. Is it Google? Probably. More shout-outs.
General Electric. Don't they own like everything?
Yeah.
They have like
you're
5
probably
TV
right.
channels and like
You know who owns General Electric?
Google?
Axel Toss.
Oh, really? Shh. Wow.
Shh. Don't tell anyone I said that. More shout-outs. Jigglypuffs. What is Jigglypuffs? You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jigglypuffs, do you know what it is?
No.
It's a Pokemon.
Oh, that's Jigglypuff, not Puffs.
Oh, come on. Why didn't you answer Pokemon then?
Well, because I thought you were like, I thought you were.
I asked too fast. I think I asked you too
It
fast.
could've
I didn't
been.
give you time.
I'm also trying to set up a game.
Yeah,
so I'm like
Nick's
mildly-
actually trying to set it up, like asking him a question. Jigglypuffs is a Pokemon. You're cool. Thanks for hanging out with us. Heston 3, Legato, the cat in Spanish. I know my Spanish. Buga TV in Dallas. Argonaut Dice asking, New York City is the capital of North America? Is it?
of North America. New York City is the capital of the world, man. It's the city.
No, it's no. You're right. Yeah, it is.
It's the capital of the world.
When did that pass? Who's the president?
I was.
Okay.
I spent a 1
Wow.
month period as president of the world,
Whoa.
and I passed New York City's capital. Like,
How
there's
come I
so
didn't
much
hear
stuff
about
I
that?
wanted
Why
to
didn't you
do,
tell
like,
me that?
I
Why
was
didn't
thinking,
I could have helped you.
I could only choose one thing to do.
Okay.
I was like, should I cure world hunger?
Yeah.
You know, should I cure all these crazy diseases going around?
Crazy diseases.
I'm like, you know what? If I can only do one thing, it should be to make New York City the capital of the world.
And that's what you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kids who are going to school tomorrow, and there's a geography test, and there's the options of capital of the world, you put New York City. That's what you just need to remember, and teach your kids that too. And Axlab was the president of the world for a month.
Dictator.
See, we're giving history lessons here. It's like, why go to school? You don't need to go to school. You just tune in to MajorLeagueGaming.com.
Yep.
Watch Axel Toss and Axlab as they cast whatever they're casting or play whatever they're playing, and learn about history.
Absolutely.
I think that's one of the most valuable assets that comes out of our stream. Give us some more history. Anything at all. What do you think?
About general history.
What are the stars? What are they?
The stars?
Yeah, what are those things? What are the stars? What are they really?
So they're giant balls,
Yeah,
mostly of hydrogen,
hydrogen.
some helium, and some heavier elements near to the middle, depending on how old and big the star is.
Yeah,
And it's just a giant fusion reaction.
giant fusion reaction.
Yeah.
And some of them don't even exist right now. It's just you're seeing the light that emanates
Yep,
from them that
they're already
travels
dead.
over time, and they're gone.
Yep.
You look at them and you think it's there, but it's not. It's an illusion. It's the world's greatest magic trick.
Absolutely.
So what do we got coming up next year?
I think we're going to do Carnage versus Trace. Just because there's not too many games going on right this second, it's kind of hard to monitor them. But Carnage is a Grandmaster player, so it's going to be pretty good games.
Ooh.
He's an up-and-comer, I think from the, you know what?
We can ask him. Perfect. We can just ask him. I like that. Of course, we're live right now. We have a 5-minute stream delay, so if you're offended that I'm not giving you a shout out as you're saying it, I don't actually see what you're saying until 5 minutes in the
Yep.
future.
All right, so we're going to get some more information, but, I mean, these guys are obviously good. I was trying to find a game. You know, a lot of people are waiting. Now, the tournament's kind of weird. Like, a lot of people are kind of waiting until the official, like, I don't even think round 64, like, I started my game, like, an hour ago.
Right.
I don't think
Why are you winning so fast?
We weren't supposed to start till 7:30. Like, it has a very specific hour for each round.
Sure.
And, like, it's more just one of those things where, like, people are ready, so let's just play the games. But it's going kind of weird, basically. There's a lot of weird structural things going on with the way this tournament's being handled. So, Carnage is from New Jersey.
New Jersey.
You know, that's very close to the capital of the world.
Yeah, that's near New York City. That's where we are right now. So New Jersey is quite close to where we are right now. So maybe we can see him from here. Is that Jersey over there? No, that's Queens. Okay, so Jersey is that way. So we can't see him from here, unfortunately. So if y'all are looking forward to seeing Carnage, unfortunately, not gonna happen right now. But stay tuned. Maybe if he wins the whole thing, we can tell him to come up to the office and hang out with us. That'd be cool. I'd like to hang out with Carnage for a bit. And then we're finding out about Trace.
He's from California.
California.
Whittier. You know who else was from Whittier?
Bill Gates.
I don't think he was.
Michael Jackson.
I'm not sure about that one.
Bear Grylls. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go on.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Bear Grylls. I like that.
You know he drinks water.
Yes, I need more water.
Yeah. Bear Grylls.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I feel like if you guys who played Warcraft 3 or Brutal before that, Shriek, that's not his real name. It says gamer tag. He's you know what? Maybe this is his last name is Whittier. You know what? I might have been wrong.
Who's from Whittier? You
Shriek.
You hyped it. Shriek? Who's Shriek?
He was a famous Warcraft 3 player. His older brother, Froz, was a famous Brood War player.
Froz. I know him. He went and played poker, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're from Whittier. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100%, but I feel like, I went to the same university as Shriek.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So y'all were the Warcraft 3 heroes of that university?
Yes.
Cool. Whittier. What university was that?
University of California at Santa Cruz.
University of California at Santa Cruz. Are you present in the chat? Let me know. You get a shout out because you're awesome for being
Anyone
at that
who's from that university or has been to it, an alumni.
You get a shout out.
Or even if they live in the city of Santa Cruz.
Sure.
And that's good enough.
We'll give you a shout out too.
The city's good. I mean, the university's like 1/3 the population of the city or something.
I went to Texas A&M University.
Yep.
Are there any Aggies in the chat? Speak out and say something.
Aggies. That's a good.
Yeah, that's good to say.
We were banana slugs.
You were banana slugs? What does that mean?
You know what a banana slug is?
Wait, so hold on. Was this your mascot or was this what you? So like when you're on the football field and you're having that shout.
We didn't actually have a football team.
Okay, so if you're in the debate, then the debate competition.
We had a really good.
You were known as.
When they play in the pool. Shoot.
Water polo.
Water polo. We had a really good water polo team.
Yes.
Back when I was there.
So when this water polo team,
Yep.
when they got together and they put their hands in the middle and they were trying to hype each other up, they said, "Guys, we're gonna win this water polo match. It's gonna be amazing. Let's do a chant on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go Slugs.
That's what they would say.
Or go banana slugs. Yeah. Banana Slug is actually way cooler than normal
So
slug.
who came up with that? Is that
You know,
known
it
publicly?
used to be the Seals, and I think with '94 they changed the mascot because.
So they changed from the seals to the water.
Well, because we were the Seals.
See, you're
and
just
then, like,
messing with me now.
everyone else was the Seals too.
I'm impressed by this story. Go on.
And then so we're like, everyone is the Seals, but like we should be Banana Slugs because they only live they don't live in many places in the world. There's no known predators
Okay.
besides there's they don't have any normal predators. Like people step on them sometimes
Yeah.
walking through the
unfortunately.
forest.
Dude, slugs have always terrified me.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, why
Wait,
aren't people
wait,
more
wait.
freaked out about
If
them?
you've been freaked out by a normal slug,
Don't
you
tell me.
gotta
I don't
see
want to
Banana
know. I
Slug.
don't want to know. Stop. I didn't hear you.
They're freaking huge, man.
I don't want to
They're
know.
huge.
I'm getting creeped out right now. Gosh.
They are gigantic.
Slugs, man. I don't understand why people aren't more freaked out about them. Like I was like on the street or something, and I saw this 5-year-old kid go and pick up the slug. I'm like, what are you doing? That will eat you. That slug will eat you. I was trying to tell him. He
Banana
didn't
slug
listen. He didn't listen. He just
Banana
laughed
slug
at me.
might, man.
A
They're pretty-
5-year-old laughed at me. You know how that made me feel?
Kind of shameful.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
I was impressed, certainly, but
So
the bravery.
the
Anyway.
game at hand.
Yes.
We've got Carnage from New Jersey, Grandmaster up-and-comer from the United States of America, against another up-and-comer from the United States of America. We've got Trance from Whittier, California.
Nice. I like that. I like that backstory we got there.
Yep. When I said Trance, I'm going to say Trace.
Trace. They're
For some reason, I interpreted his name as Trance, and I just stuck the
they're
N
close.
in my head.
They're close. Trace and Trance. Very close. Trace and Carnage. So who do you favor here? Do you
Well,
favor the Californian or the New Jerseyan?
New Jerseyan.
Really? You're from California, though.
I am, but he's a Grandmaster player.
But California's a bigger state.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
see?
much bigger state, actually.
Yeah, it's actually 94.3 times the size of New Jersey. You know that?
Probably in population more like 6 times.
Well, I was talking about mass.
Area?
Mass, yeah.
Oh, area.
Yeah.
Um,
Not a lot of people know that. I'm always the
Yeah.
guy who brings up that trivia in the bar or in parties.
Yep.
Nobody knows. I just make it all
Oh,
up.
the ladies love it.
I know, and I make it all up. That's the art of it. But no
Yep.
one's gonna look it up.
Like, you think people have smartphones these days? Like, come on.
No, dude.
No way.
When people I make them put their phone on the counter, and you can't have it during the party. It's
Yep.
not allowed. I want discussion at my parties, not phone browsing. Abolish phones is my first movement as president of the world.
You know, well, I would have done that, actually. That would have been like the second thing.
Okay.
After making New York the world capital.
Well, that's already happened, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, if I had two
Oh.
decrees abolishing
What would
cell
be the third
phones.
thing you do? Only one thing.
After making New York the world capital, and then
and-
after abolishing cell phones?
Yes.
I think I would abolish iPads and readers, the electronic readers.
I know.
Everyone should use books, man.
Yes. Oh my
Use
gosh,
books.
you're so right. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. I've been a recent convert.
Yeah? Dude,
I
books
have.
are awesome, man.
They are awesome. Okay.
E-readers are kind of cool.
Speaking of books, StarCraft 2
Yes.
is the game we're watching right now.
Yes.
Carnage versus Trace, and we got a ZVP. What's the game state?
So, Protoss has been playing pretty defensive. Just a Forge expansion, sent a Zealot out to scout his opponent. Realized his opponent went fast 3 bases. Carnage is just droning up like a maniac. Trace, meanwhile, his fall plan is adding 3 more gateways, so we may see some 4-gate pressure. But it's not particularly fast 4-gate pressure. I mean, we're already 7 minutes 20 into the game. These gateways won't finish till 8 minutes. So, earliest we could see real attack coming is 9 minutes. Another problem is there's no proxy pylon. So I think those are more defensive gateways. He wants to take a 3rd base as soon as he kills these rocks.
14 drones in production from Carnage, so he can kind of see this and identify, you know what, I don't have to worry about an attack right now. 14 drones, let's do it. Obviously, that's a huge drone count. It's really going to supplement his economy. It's going to be nice and dandy. Now, these 4 gates are finishing, but is it like a fake move, or was it something where his probe got sniped and he was a little bit sad about it?
I honestly think it's just his build. Like, he just wants to take a fast 3rd, but
Yeah.
he's scared to send a drone or a probe out around. So he's just waiting to kill the rocks
And
first.
I'm assuming the watchtowers are controlled by Carnage right now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
he's
those
got
are
one
lanes, yep.
watchtower. He's got... you know what? Let's just look at his vision right now. If you look at his vision,
Oof.
he's got the front of the base, both watchtowers. He's got Overlord to look at drops there. Overlord here, just probably should be like one
He
notch
can
to
see
the right.
everything, like
yeah,
the NSA,
absolutely.
man.
He's got...
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's like the NSA.
Yeah.
So now we see a Twilight Council robot. I'm still almost positive we're going to see a 3rd
We need to
base
take
come
that
down.
back, because I think they're listening to this.
No.
Okay.
There's a
If we
compliment to
die
that.
tomorrow, it's your fault.
Yep.
Okay. Good job, NSA. Keep up the good work.
Oh, you know what's funny?
What's up?
I got
Clowns.
this is less funny than clowns. I'm sorry.
My beard.
I mishyped. Your beard's kind of funny.
That's you can't just go there.
That
was
was
one of those
insult.
things where
That was a compliment. You want to be funny, don't you? That's your job.
I don't want my beard to be funny. I want my beard to be handsome and attractive.
I've got relates to NSA.
Yes.
So
everything related. Okay,
I had a cryptography class in university.
Cryptography?
Yeah, I did theoretical computer science, like math and stuff, right?
Theoretical computer science. No big deal. Okay, go on.
So there was this cryptography class, and like the professor looked like he was for like a Cold War relic.
So this is like in that book where John Langdon goes and does cryptology stuff. Come on.
Sure.
The movie. Oh, please, with Tom Hanks.
Oh, wait,
you know.
I know
where they go around and they do the clues.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about. That's all. That's all that matters. Okay, go on. So that kind of cryptology. Go on.
Exactly that. Well, it's not cryptology. That's the study of crypts, like where dead people are.
Oh.
Cryptography.
That's Sorry, that's what I meant.
So
I need more water. Okay, go on.
So, anyways, the professor looks like he's from like a Cold War relic, right?
Okay.
But he was saying he was at this what do you call it? Like speech, or whatever, with the NSA talking about the new encryption and decryption and cryptography standards and stuff.
Right.
And the guy says at the end of the lecture, he's like, you know what? If you guys have any questions, just after the lecture's over, pick up your phone, call your parents, and ask them the question, and we'll answer you next day. You get it?
Oh my God! This is my mind is actually hurting thinking about that.
And the thing is you don't know if the guy's joking or not, right?
Whoa, that's creepy. Okay. You just put my mind like back. You like made it do a little flip, and now it's trying to piece itself together. And I need more water.
It's madness, man. It's absolute madness.
That's pretty cool.
Some cool stuff. So we have DTs coming out behind the third base and a triple Stargate follow-up. So this is a very interesting build by Trace. I'm sorry we kind of haven't talked as much about the game as you want to. But this is weird. It's like a weirdly timed DTs. There's a third base. There's void rays. So Carnage is really confused. The Overseer sees it, but they're splitting up. He's got 4 DTs.
And these are DTs that are always going to do damage.
And there's 4 different locations.
No detection, and now Carnage is in a situation where he's having to deal with invisible things with swords.
All right. He's got 1 DT down, but that DT got a bunch of kills
still
first.
3. Okay, one heading to that.
You know what? This unit's loss is getting brutal. Look at the workers killed up to 23. There's 1 down here. This guy's at 7 kills. There's 1 in the main. This guy's up to 9 kills.
Wow.
These DTs are doing some insane work here. 31 kills, 4 bases at once. This is absolute madness. I don't even know what's going on anymore. DTs are just doing insane damage. And all of a sudden, I say Carnage was a favorite.
Right.
And after this type of damage, I don't know, man. I mean, he's down 20 supply.
Oh, man.
And what's crazy about it, he's down 20 supply against the opponent going triple Stargate. Triple Stargate, you should not be heading supply. You should be down by quite a bit of supply.
Yeah.
And if you're ahead in supply, that's usually a bad thing for your opponent at least. He's going Phoenixes instead of Void Rays, which is kind of interesting. Is he stockpiling them somewhere? No, he's sending them out. He's got a little squad over here. 3 Stargate Phoenix.
What do you make of that? I mean, he has the third base come behind. Gosh, what a strategy! If I ran into this on ladder as a Zerg,
yeah.
Like first you're dealing with the invisible sword things that kill your drones in 1 hit, and then you're dealing with this. So something that beats all of it is spore crawlers, which I don't think Carnage really cared for at all.
He's working on them right now.
Yeah.
He's getting plenty of spores right now, but it's almost at a point where the damage is done, right?
Wow.
And now it's 8 Gateway Phoenix or Stalker production, excuse me. So he's not even going into Void Rays. He's doing everything, man. Trace does it all.
He does it all.
He does it all.
He's a man of many talents.
Yeah. He just gets his little, sketchbook out, traces an outline of what he wants to do, and makes it happen.
The most interesting StarCraft 2 player in the world.
Yes.
That is Trace.
He once made a DT just to wonder what it looked like.
Mm-hmm. He did.
And then he accidentally killed 31
drones. And this is the point where I try to come up with one, but I'm just bad at that.
Yeah.
It has to come naturally, and I was thinking for like...
The modern term is organic, not naturally.
Sure.
Organically.
Organically. I thought about it for like 2 seconds, then I realized it was gone. It wasn't worth trying to come up with something substandard.
All right, so there's 8 Infestors on the way, which is exactly what Carnage wants to do. And, I feel like Carnage isn't out of this. Trace, he's got economic advantage. He's got map control. Actually, economy might be pretty close now. In fact, actually, Carnage is heading out, so never mind about that. But he's got a massive military advantage, and he's got map control. But he just has gateway units, 2 Immortals, we'll say this is gateway units, and Phoenixes. And Infestor Swarm Hosts are both something that could really, really do absolutely dominant against his composition. I mean, this is something that if Carnage just plays really safe, sacrifices his 4th base. He needs to sacrifice bases to wait to get up some more Infestors, wait to get energy, because time's on his side, right? If you can get up enough Fungals with the Queen support, I think you can make this happen. But, oh, here come the Phoenixes.
Oh, Fungals. Those are actually some beautiful Fungals there from Carnage, trying to lock him in place, but nothing's going to stop this force. A hallucinated Colossus coming in here. And these Queens and Infestors is generally a good composition, but not in this case.
Yeah, it's just absolutely too much there.
Wow. The DTs into Phoenix into winning.
Yes.
I'm going to try that strategy.
You know, it's good.
It seems very solid. Though when I tried it just doesn't work.
Yes.
So I'll have to think about how to make it work. Were you completely agreeable with how Trace did that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We got some water here.
Good. I can see it's clearly labeled.
Clearly labeled.
So there's no confusion of what exactly it is.
Zero confusion.
Because when you write something on something, it's
the truth, man.
It's
like
the truth.
It's like when someone says something in Twitch chat or they make a forum post or something.
Yes, or on Reddit when something is written that's true. Are you kidding? Everything on the internet is true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which can bring into these logical problems when people say 2 things that are both true but they're both opposing each other. Your mind can be kind of destroyed there.
I'm going to give myself some water, too. Guys, stay hydrated. Like, one of the most
Hydrated.
important things in life is, I think, drinking water.
Absolutely.
Stay hydrated, stay refreshed, and you will thank yourself. If you have at least 8 cups a day of water. Also, make sure you mix in water, though. That's pretty important. You want to drink both varieties. Again, a message from Axel Toss and Axel here. Of course, that was game 1. Game uno for any Spanish viewers. We're going to take a quick break, I think.
Absolutely. We'll be right back with game number 2 between Carnage and Trace. So far, the Californian is leading against the New Jerseyan 1-0.